with you. We are live on Facebook. I'm also live on YouTube. And if you join us on the live on YouTube, you can see the slides that I have going on. So let me just do this. Okay, so we're just getting organized here. I have some very, very exciting news to share with you. Exciting news. Hold on. We are trying to get all this working. Okay. So if you are with us on YouTube, you are going to be receiving screenshots. So you'll be able to see some of the most important information when it comes to our pharmaceutical grade lavender. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel or to myself, my name is Dr. Isabel Roy. I've been working with therapeutic grade essential oils for quite a few years now. I started dipping my toes with the oils when I was an intern in chiropractic school, in chiropractic college. And that would have been in probably 2004 when I started learning the therapeutic benefits. Now, back then, there was some research, but not as much research as we do have today. I want to give a shout out to people who are joining us on Facebook. If you are joining us on Facebook, make sure you come and see the video. Hop onto YouTube. Come find me in YouTube, because that is where I have slides that you can see that have information about what we're talking about. So if you can't find me on Facebook or on YouTube, I will put the link under the video so that you can go see it after. That's for our friends on Facebook. If you are on YouTube, welcome. Today we're talking about pharmaceutical grade lavender. This is a first. We've never talked about this before, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it because we do have lots of things coming up in the near future for you guys. So if that is something that you want to stay tuned, make sure that you subscribe, that you like this video, and you will always get notifications when I have a new video coming out. Now, we've got some published peer review studies, new data about our doTERRA lavender oil. Now, we are going to be publishing some research in the future on all of our single oils. Same principle, we're just talking about lavender today, but just know that the same thing applies to all of doTERRA's basic oils, and that is in the works to actually have that research published in the future. We are talking about purity. We are talking about research, clinical trials that are done on humans in medical settings. No one but doTERRA has done this, and no other manufacturer has been able to control their supply chain like we do, so that they can supply a pharmaceutical share screen. Here we go. Now, if you're joining us on Facebook, make sure to go find me, Dr. Bell Delicious Hippies on YouTube. If you can't find me for some reason, I'll put the link under this video for our Facebook people to go see the video with the slides on YouTube. All right. So very simple. I threw this together very, very quickly today because I wanted to get this information out as soon as possible. This is breakthrough, guys. This is amazing, amazing. Not that we didn't know that our lavender and our oils were amazing. They were therapeutic. They were medical botanicals. Now we have this certainty that they are pharmaceutical grade. So case studies on lavender essential oils that we've been doing. We've been doing work on purity, on consistency, on dosing. There's two other studies that are going to be coming out right now. We're going to talk about these three. One, that our oil is pharmaceutical grade, that the consistency over the years is the same across all of our batches over and over again, over multiple years. The studies have been done for that. And the dosing. So we're doing some human studies with the NCNPR and the University of Mississippi School of Pharmacy to show how that is all working out. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here, let me share my screen again. Here we go. Is that doTERRA is pharmaceutical grade. We've been talking about this for a long time, how we know that most oils out in the market are synthetic. That means they're fake. It's a really fancy word for saying that they are fake. And 2/3 of lavender oils on the market are highly adulterated and really, really poor quality. That means they're fake. They're made with fake compounds, perfumes that may, to some people, smell like lavender, but they have absolutely no therapeutic benefits. Meanwhile, at doTERRA, we have the highest quality and the highest grade of essential oil and the purest. And like we're going to talk about in just a second, they've consistently been able to show the therapeutic properties through their chemical constituents that are found with a 1.9% margin of difference over years, over multiple batches. Actually, I have some notes here that I took when I was listening to Dr. Oglethorpe. Over 133 batches over 4 years, they tested the chemical constituents in our oil, in our lavender oil, and there was a standard deviation of no more than 1.9%. Over all of the chemical constituents. Okay, guys, chemical constituents are naturally found in all essential oils, and the different levels and percentages of these are what make them therapeutic and bring the therapeutic properties to each individual oil, and why some of them are helping you relax and help you with stress, or help you with indigestion, or help you with pain. This is the combination of all these different chemical constituents that do this. Okay, and so what this means for us is that because we have a very, very small margin of deviation, it means you have that consistency. If I look at the slide here, we've cracked that code. I have to move my phone here for my Facebook people. It really means that the main compounds are consistent year after year. This is in our second study that we did. And so we've cracked that code to consistency. We've been doing the work over the years, and we've known for a long time that we've been consistent. So this is really, really great information that we're finally publishing. Now, anything else is considered adulterated. And so anything else that is not doTERRA is more than likely adulterated, synthetic, okay? And it's just not consistent. Nobody else, no other essential oil manufacturer or company is doing this work, is doing this research, is putting in the efforts to have consistency in their oils. They are not doing it because they are not working with the goal of having therapeutic oils. They may smell okay. They may smell nice to some people, absolutely, but they are a very, very different level. Now, let's look at this third slide here. And I'm going to move my phone again for my Facebook people. I'm sorry, Facebook people, I keep on moving, but I'm working with two cameras right now. In our third study, we talked about how the oils are being absorbed better. We've been working with human clinical trials, and we've always said that natural is better. I mean, that's just common sense, right? Natural is always better than synthetic. Whatever you can put into your body, just like vitamins, if it's natural, if it's occurring in foods, it's much better than a synthetic vitamin that you are taking. Your body absorbs it, digests it, and uses it in a much better and more efficient way. Now, we've always known that natural is better and safer than synthetics. Now we have the evidence. We have that scientific evidence that show that the oils are absorbed twice as much in comparison to synthetics. And speaking of synthetics, we want to make sure that you're aware that if you are exposing yourself to synthetic, to fake, to poor quality lavender oil, you don't know what harm you're doing to your body. You don't know what that's doing to your body because they're chemicals that are fake, that are synthetic. And we know one thing, that when we're working with chemicals, these petrochemicals that are synthetic or are modified, they wreak havoc on our hormones, okay? They are creating awful problems for our bodies and for our hormones. And so when you're working with anything that's fake, whether you're just plugging it in the wall or burning it, you're breathing it in and it is creating havoc in your bodies. And so you don't know what you're doing and what harm you're doing to your body when you're using synthetic lavender oils, fake lavender oils, or poor quality lavender oils that you're buying maybe on Amazon or at the dollar store or at any store that is not, you can't find good quality essential oils in most stores, right? That's why we don't sell them in stores. Now, doTERRA is the only company doing this research and these clinical trials. It's pretty exciting to know that this is what we work with. This is what I've been using with my patients for a very long time. This is why it works. This is why we have consistent results every time, because we have the consistent chemistry that is happening naturally in our plants that we are gathering to make our lavender oil. Now, the biggest takeaway that I'm going to share with you guys, and then we'll talk about what is coming up soon in the future in the next couple of weeks for talks with some of my amazing leaders, talking about some of the new products, immune system stuff, getting ready for this next season. Also, getting ready for winter. I'm doing a winter wellness webinar. It's also going to be live. If you're in Ottawa, you can join us in person. And I'm going to share that in just a second with you guys. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Main takeaway, and this is right here on the slide. If you're joining us on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, make sure you go find us on YouTube. Okay. I'm going to put the link in the comments after I'm done so you can go see the actual slides. Now we have peer-reviewed research showing that doTERRA's lavender oil, and we're going to have the same research for all of our other single oils. It's coming up. Okay. doTERRA lavender oil is the gold standard for purity. We have cracked the code for consistency, and for the first time, we have proven that whole lavender oil is better absorbed than synthetics. The research is there. We've got slides. We've got the numbers for those of you who are maybe skeptical, you want to see the science, you want to see the research, we are going to do that for you guys. And that's going to be in a different webinar, but it's coming up. I wanted to just do this quickly because I'm so excited to share this information with you guys. We have I don't even know how to call it. We have an event happening next Tuesday with my team. Let me just stop this here and look at the calendar here. And so obviously, if you are watching this in the future, you'll have the links to watch all of these in replay. Next Tuesday, the 21st, we are going to be doing a call with some of my colleagues on the newest, the latest, just like we did today, but even more information on essential oils. Where are we at? What are we doing? Amazing things with On Guard and vitamin C and D and zinc, which we all know is vital right now to help protect ourselves in this world. I'm also going to be hosting a webinar in the next 2 weeks on the 28th at 7 p.m. on winter wellness. If you want to join us live in webinar form, I'm going to be putting the link for that also under here so you guys can join us. It is free. I'm going to be going over some tools and some natural ways to stay strong this winter, and different recipes. It's going to be fun. If you're in Ottawa, you can join us in person. We're going to be also we're going to be doing it live in person. And that's where we're going to be streaming it online on the webinar for our people, our friends that are all over the world. So it's going to be a fun night. I can't wait. It's going to be our first in-person event in a really long time. It's going to be at my office. And so that is going to be limited spots because we cannot have a full house quite yet. But if you are interested, please reach out to me so I reserve a spot for you in person, a seat, an actual seat where you sit and you can be like face to face. But if you can't, or you are so far away that you can't do that, we have the webinar and it's going to be streamed live. So that's going to be all about winter wellness. That's in 2 weeks. Links are going to be in the comments. Make sure that you like and you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are joining us on YouTube. If you are on Facebook, make sure you go and find me on YouTube because that's just way better. And we're going to be revealing some new things in the next couple of weeks. So make sure that you join us there. I cannot wait for you guys to hear all about the new stuff. It's coming out in October. So don't worry. It's we've got time. You got time to get ready, to get excited about what you want to be exploring yourself. So in the meanwhile, I hope you guys stay well, and we will be seeing you very shortly online at one of our future webinars.